You plan on being there for her for a long, long time. For recitals, soccer games, graduations, until she's a grown-up of her own. But what if you can't be there? Protect what matters most. Talk to a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent about life insurance.
Come push me, Daddy.
Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
Hello, Miss Sylvia. This is John from Anderson Apothecary. I was just calling to see how you were feeling today.
John goes above and beyond for each and every customer that we have.
He jumped right on it. If someone needed help, John would be the first guy there. No questions asked, nothing. He'll be there.
John just wanted to open a hometown pharmacy just to take better care of his customers.
Well, I sure am glad you're feeling better. We're going to be bringing your medication by here just shortly. Is there anything else I can pick up for you?
If you haven't met John yet, come out and meet him, and you'll like him just as much as we do.
Today's game is brought to you by Century Bank. Anderson County is where our heart is. Century Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome, everyone, to Anderson County High School for this championship game of the Century Bank Holiday Classic. The Lady Bearcats of Anderson County will be taking on the Rockets of Assumption High School in Louisville. I am Clint Goins, and with me, the voice of the Bearcats, Keith Klink. Keith, you were telling me before we got started here that this Assumption team is pretty good.
Thank you, Clint. They are tough. As a matter of fact, RPI-wise, they are rated above Mercy, Louisville Mercy, and Sacred Heart. They are coached by Stacy Pendleton. They're 10-3. They've got 4 double-figure scores, led by Delaney Cooper, who is number 30. She's mentioned in several all-state preseason rankings. Lauren I'm going to stumble with this all night long. I'm going to tell you right now. Campusano,
okay.
Yeah. They're shooting 45% from the field, 37% from 3, and 78% shooting free throws. And they have 4 of their 5 starters are shooting over 80%. They're averaging 31 rebounds a game. Anderson County is coached by Clay Birdwhistle. They're 12-0. They're led by Lainey Johnson, averaging 23.5 points a game, and Jenna Sadley averaging 14 points a game. They're shooting 44% from the field, 31% from 3, 71 from 3 for free throws. And Clint, this is going to be the toughest game we played this year.
Very well could be. You know, whoever is organizing or running this tournament, they've done a pretty good job, I think. They've got several quality teams in it. In fact, right before this in the consolation game, North Hardin, who Anderson County luckily squeaked by last night, played a real close game and beat Owen County. Owen County was down by 3 and had the ball with about 10 seconds, but couldn't hit their three-pointer and had to foul, and they lost. But it's been a good tournament with lots of quality teams.
Okay, they're introducing the Assumption players, and I'll apologize right off the bat. This is another set of uniforms that it's really hard to read the numbers, and I know 3 of the Assumption players just because we've got knee braces and socks, and it's like I say, it's really hard to read the numbers.
Yeah, black jerseys with maroon numbers makes it difficult from our standpoint up here. Anderson County is led by Lainey Johnson, and last night they only had 3 girls score.
3 people score, yeah.
Faith Hyatt had a 3-pointer, and other than that, this had 2 people score.
Right.
Lady Bearcats need to find another offensive threat or 2. Johnson will be
jumping for Anderson.
Against Cooper.
Yep. And Assumption gets the tip, take it right to the basket. And I don't know if that was a shot or a pass, but it's rebounded by Satterley. It's over to Cooper, back to Satterley. And we've got a man-to-man for Assumption. It's to Lucas, back out to Satterley, who has a 3, and it's a little long.
Oh, Lucas.
Is that a
commits a foul?
That's a cheapie. 30 seconds in.
Yeah, that far from the basket.
Okay, Camposano brings it down. Anderson looks like they're in man. There's Camposano misses the shot. Johnson brings it down for Anderson. Kicks it out to Cooper. Cooper to Johnson. Johnson misses a 3. Once again, Anderson settling for the 3.
It works when you hit them.
Yep. Assumption brings it down. And ball batted around under the basket. There's a long 3 that misses.
Good box out that time by Lucas and some other Bearcats.
That 3 was by Morris. It's to Beasley, who shoots a 3 and makes it. Camposano brings it down. No, I'm sorry, that's Thompson that was bringing it down there. It's out to Thompson. And there's a 3 that's missed. Morris comes in there and gets the rebound. Nobody blocked Morris out. There's a 1-2-2 zone press. It's to Cooper in the corner, back to Johnson, back out to Satterley. There's a pick set for Satterley.
Just dawned on me, we got Coopers on both sides.
Yeah. It's out to Lucas again. To Cooper. Anderson sends cutters through, but they're guarded. And Satterley has it outside. She's got Morris on her. Lucas comes up to set the pick. They throw
nice
it in there
pass
to
down
Lucas.
low.
Nice pass. Nice pass from Satterley to Lucas. And the foul is on Morris. And it rims out. Boy, there was a bump there by Cooper.
Yeah, that's a good call.
She got behind Thompson a little bit and couldn't do much about it.
Now, last night, that wouldn't have been a foul.
Well, it depends on which half.
Yeah. In the first half last night, that wouldn't have.
Okay, it's into Morris.
For those of you that didn't join us last night, it was the officiating was a tale of two halves. They called nothing on either team the first half. In the second half, they overcompensated.
Okay, and we've got a foul. There's the famous late whistle again, Clint. That's Camposano. No, I'm sorry, that was Thompson that they called it on.
Wow.
Satterley will be shooting too.
I didn't even know Thompson was involved in that play, but she must have been behind her or something. Because Camposano did look around like, what? I didn't do anything. And she was right.
Satterley hits both, 7-2 Anderson. It's out to Morris. Back to Morris. Now they've got it down low underneath to Morris. And uh-oh. That's the worst thing you can do, save it under your own basket. That Johnson made a nice block, and Cooper made the basket.
Yeah, she would have been better off just throwing it out of bounds or something there.
And
knocked away.
They were trying to feed the post there, and then Anderson takes it away. Anderson was trying to feed Johnson, cutting underneath. Got Satterley out. Almost pulls the trigger on the three. Now we've got Johnson.
Tried to
tried to go high-low, and
assumption was all over that though. That time.
Yeah, they had that. They had Lucas double teamed. She was going to have a hard time with that one.
Said, we've seen this before.
Yeah. Thompson brings the ball down. So it's over the side of Camposano. And there's another miss by Morris. I think they're content to let her stand out there and shoot threes. Johnson has it. She's being guarded by Camposano.
3:15 left to go here in the first quarter.
Beasley back to Johnson to Lucas.
May have gotten away with a walk there.
Back to Satterley. Satterley's content to dribble it outside. And they tried to feed Lucas, and they took it away from her. Here comes Morris down on the run. Kicks it out to Cooper. And we got a carry.
Called Thompson for palming the ball there a little bit.
7-4 Anderson, 2:40 to go in the first quarter.
That was a point of emphasis a couple of years back.
Yeah. It's into Satterley.
Each year, I think the powers that be instruct the refs to, hey, let's start off this season focusing on
got Satterley to Johnson. Johnson fakes the three. Shoots, and it's a little long. Assumption comes down with it. It's to Cooper over in the corner. Outside to Thompson.
Boy, Beasley is all over the person that she's guarding.
There's Morris. She takes it to the basket.
Yeah, there was a switch, and Anderson didn't pick it up.
Yep, and there's not sure who. Like I say, it's hard for me to see the basket. And 7-6 now for Anderson.
I think it was Thompson that scored, but I'm not really sure.
There's Johnson. Shoots a three, and
in and out. 1:30 now left in the first.
Morris handling it outside. That's Thompson. Cooper. They run Morris off a pick. It's over here in the corner. They have a cutter, and there's a loose ball.
2-on-1, Lucas and Beasley, but that pass a little off the mark.
Yeah. Well, you got your center handling the ball.
Yeah.
40 seconds to go in the half.
In that regard, it wasn't that bad of a pass.
Satterley comes up, sets a
and for the center, she's fairly quick, too, really, you know.
There's Johnson, almost gets it taken away from her. To Beasley. Back to Satterley. 30 seconds to go.
I think they're going to back it out and just take the last shot here. 20 seconds.
Yeah, because Anderson will get the ball at the start of the second quarter.
12 seconds.
Okay, here comes the double team. It's to Lucas. In the corner to Cooper, who it's off the top of the backboard.
Could have been a foul called there, but and that won't count if it goes.
And it's 7-6 Anderson after the first quarter.
All right, we'll be back with the second quarter right after this on the Bluegrass Sports Network.
You plan on being there for her for a long, long time. For recitals, soccer games, graduations, until she's a grown-up of her own. But what if you can't be there? Protect what matters most. Talk to a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent about life insurance.
Come push me, Daddy.
Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
Hello, Miss Sylvia. This is John from Anderson Apothecary. I was just calling to see how you were feeling today.
John goes above and beyond for each and every customer that we have.
He jumped right on it. If someone needed help, John would be the first guy there. No questions asked, nothing. He'll be there.
John just wanted to open a hometown pharmacy just to take better care of his customers.
Well, I sure am glad you're feeling better. We're going to be bringing your medication by here just shortly. Is there anything else I can pick up for you?
If you haven't met John yet, come out and meet him, and you'll like him just as much as we do.
All right, welcome back, folks, to the championship game of the Century Bank Holiday Classic. Anderson County versus Assumption. Just started the second quarter. Lady Bearcats on top of the Lady Rockets.
Assumption has gone to a trapping zone here. And we've got Baum in for Cooper. John,
Yep, dribbled out of bounds.
Yep.
But have been better off. You know, hindsight's always 20/20. Been better off just letting that ball go out because they would have called it off the Assumption player.
Okay, got Thompson. Thompson brings it down. It's to Cooper. And Anderson tips it into the back.
Oh, my goodness.
Boy, I think we got a break there. I think we got a break there.
Wow. Yep, the Assumption fans aren't too happy about that.
No, they're not
call.
real happy about the situation.
Can't say I blame them.
Okay. Satterley brings it down. It's out to Johnson. And there was a flop by the Assumption players. Johnson goes to the basket.
I thought she might start driving the ball now instead of settling for those three-pointers. That's kind of what happened last night, too.
Yeah. Beasley, that's Beasley guarding Ackerman. Anderson had a trapped in the lane, shoots an air ball. Johnson comes down with it.
We got a big student section here tonight,
yes,
too,
we
for
do.
this championship game.
It's to Johnson. Over to Lucas. Back out to Satterley. Back into Johnson. Back out to Satterley. Anderson's really working hard trying to post Johnson up, but Assumption gets help really quick.
Yes. And they've got Morris out of the game right now, but she's getting ready to check back in.
Nice move by Johnson, and it's 11 to 6 Anderson.
So my guess is that's
timeout. Assumption.
Yeah, Assumption's coach probably saw enough of that. Like we need to get Morris back in there to play some defense. Well, they called timeout here. So it's a 30. Let me take this time to talk about my friend and sponsor, John Reynolds. We appreciate all of our sponsors, of course, here at the Bluegrass Sports Network. But John is one of the ones that does not actually have a commercial, so we have to just talk about him a little bit. And he's a full-time realtor. That's what he does for a living. And as you can see on the screen there, he offers creative ideas, consistent communication, and dependable results. And you know, when it's your full-time job, you have to be good at it. So, and he is. So if you're in the market looking to buy or sell some property or know someone that is, contact John Reynolds. You can see his phone number there. You can text him or you can email him. That's John Reynolds, Exit Realty Crutcher.
Okay, we've got Hyde in for Anderson, and she's guarding Cooper. And Assumption's got Morris back in. That's Cooper that has it outside.
The Bearcats' defense has been pretty solid.
And there's a jump ball, and it'll be Assumption ball.
Five and a half minutes left to go until halftime.
Assumption running their out of bounds play, trying to get somebody open. Finally find Morris.
Yeah, she held the ball for a good long time there.
Okay, it's out to Ackerman. There's Cooper for three, and she misses it. And Johnson that gets the rebound. There's Johnson for three, and it's short, I think. Yep.
Yep, Hyatt had already stepped out of bounds, so
I thought maybe Assumption might have gotten a hand on that, but apparently not, because Laney doesn't usually miss them like that.
Well, you know, she rarely gets a breather, and you know, one gets tired sometimes, and that affects your shot, of course.
There's Cooper with the ball, and they didn't know who they were going to pass it to. It's back to Cooper. Anderson's got the lane blocked up. There's Morris with a three, and she misses it.
They've not been able to hit one yet.
Nope.
We've got a foul on Saturday.
Yep.
Her first, team third. Assumption has 2 fouls on them. You see the students on their feet there in the.
Yeah, and you can't see anything. That's Thompson taking it to the basket. Oh, boy, I'm surprised the backboard's still on there. She threw that up so hard.
I think she was expecting some contact, and it didn't come.
There's Hyde for three. It's just off.
She hit one last night.
Yeah. Somebody – yeah, I was getting ready to say nobody stopped the ball.
Yeah. Hyatt commits the foul, and this is Cooper, who's shooting over 90% from the strike?
Yeah, she's shooting over 90%. I wouldn't count on her missing these.
But Hyatt didn't really have an option. I mean, she had
no. Students didn't seem to bother her at all.
No.
Okay, they've taken Morris out, and I couldn't tell who they brought in. And she does what 90% shooters do, makes them both.
Yep. Coach Birdwhistle's got Lucas and Cooper up off the bench, ready to come back in for somebody. Sarah picks up her dribble. Needs some help here. Gets it over to Baum, and now Baum is she was pushed across the line. I think that's what Birdwhistle is saying, and I kind of agree with him. I mean, she was, you know.
She got caught out there in no man's land, really. Anderson did. I'm really surprised Coach Birdwhistle didn't call a timeout. Okay, it's into Thompson.
Well, again, hindsight being 2020, the thing to do there, and of course you're not going to think about it when you're in that situation, but the thing to do is to do what you do when you're standing on the baseline with the ball, getting ready to fall out. You try to knock it off somebody's foot.
Well, Anderson let one get away from them there. They had the rebound on that long shot by Morris and let it get completely away from them.
There's a 12-foot jumper.
Yep.
Maybe more like 14.
Yeah, Capasano.
There's one of the few teams during warm-ups that practice like 8-foot jump shots.
Yep. Okay, it's out top to Cooper, to Lucas.
While everybody else is doing layups, they're out there doing jump shots.
To Cooper again. They put a lot of pressure in there. They're double teaming Johnson.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say somebody should be open.
Well, I'm sure she's used to that. I was talking to her mother before the game and said, yeah, she's already been triple teamed in some places. Lucas may have gotten away with a walk there again, and that's off the mark for Johnson.
And Assumption will get the ball out of bounds.
2:37 left to go until halftime.
11 to 10 Anderson. Thompson brings it down. Over to Capasano. Back to Thompson, who makes the three.
That gives Assumption their first lead of the game.
Satterley brings it down. Looks for a pick. Double team Johnson out top. It's into Lucas. Out the side to Cooper. To Baum. Baum takes it to the basket, kicks it out to Lucas, who makes the three.
She gets the lead back. 1:40 to go until half. Yeah, some other folks are going to have to score to take the pressure off of Lainey Johnson.
Johnson brings it down. Lucas sets a pick. Johnson takes it the other way and misses a short one. Lucas gets the rebound, kicks it back to Johnson, who misses a short jumper. Here's Cooper, who misses the three, and Johnson comes off with it.
1 minute to go until half.
Johnson makes a spin move and lays that one in. (16-13). Anderson. Oh, they've got somebody wide open underneath.
Yeah.
Boy, whoa, that well could have been a foul.
That could have been a foul, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice move, though, by the Assumption player. Little spin move there.
Yep.
30 seconds left to go.
Okay, here comes it. Yeah, they're not double teaming. There's 20 seconds to go. They're coming after Johnson.
12 seconds.
And Anderson calls timeout.
All right.
I think this is 30-second timeout.
Well, we'll take a quick little sponsor break from Century Bank.
Today's game is brought to you by Century Bank. Anderson County is where our heart is. Century Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
All right, this is the Century Bank Holiday Classic. The championship game, as I said before, North Hardin won the consolation game earlier today, defeating Owen County in a hardly fought contest.
Okay.
We've got 9.6 seconds to go.
9 seconds to go. They get it into Johnson. Johnson holds it out top. Beasley shoots and rims out. And at the half, Anderson 16, Assumption 15.
Stay with us, folks. We'll be back and give you some stats a little later on. You're watching the Bluegrass Sports Network.
Just want to watch the game.
That turned on the ceiling fan. Use the gray remote. Hit power, then input.
It's not working.
That's the silver one.
It might be difficult to understand what all the remotes on your coffee table do. But with a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent in every county, at least it's easy to get great insurance. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Next time, I'll just go to the game.
Hello, Miss Sylvia. This is John from Anderson Apothecary. I was just calling to see how you were feeling today.
John goes above and beyond for each and every customer that we have.
He jumped right on it. If someone needed help, John would be the first guy there. No questions asked, nothing. He'll be there.
John just wanted to open a hometown pharmacy just to take better care of his customers.
Well, I sure am glad you're feeling better. We're going to be bringing your medication by here just shortly. Is there anything else I can pick up for you?
If you haven't met John yet, come out and meet him, and you'll like him just as much as we do.
Welcome back, folks, to Anderson County High School. Right about now, if this were a regular season contest, we would be showing you the John Reynolds half-court shot. Every home game, boys and girls, John Reynolds, the realtor, and one of our sponsors from Exit Realty Crutcher, is putting up money for a half-court shot worth $750. If you make the shot, then you get $250. A charity of your choice gets $250, and Anderson County High School gets $250. And that's all because of John Reynolds' support for Anderson County High School and this community. As I said before, he's a full-time realtor, very active in the community, former president of the Anderson County Chamber of Commerce. He's very active in the Rotary Club. He's still on the board of directors of the Chamber of Commerce, and he does a lot around Lawrenceburg, a good community partner. But more importantly, he's a good realtor. It's his full-time job. It's how he makes his living, and if you're going to be a full-time realtor, you've got to be pretty good at it. So if you're in the market or know someone that is, please give John Reynolds, a realtor with Exit Realty Crutcher, either a call or a text or an email. You can see his phone number there, 502-598-8378. Or you can email him at jreynolds@exitrealtycrutcher.com. We thank him for his support. Now, Keith has gone to check some halftime scoring, and we will see. We'll get back with you on that here in just a second. Bear with us.
You plan on being there for her for a long, long time. For recitals, soccer games, graduations, until she's a grown-up of her own. But what if you can't be there? Protect what matters most. Talk to a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent about life insurance.
Come push me, Daddy.
Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
Okay, 3:38 to go in the third quarter. Anderson just jumped out to a 7-point lead. And there was, looks like to me there was, Clinton, that little session, there was a lot of fouling going both ways.
Yes, yes.
Okay. We've got Thompson. Thompson brings it down, goes out to Morris. Cabasino. Morris there's a fake by Thompson. She takes it to the basket, and there's an and one. I think that foul's going to be on Johnson.
Maybe on Baum, maybe. We'll see.
Yep, it was on Baum.
Yeah.
And we've got
first foul of the half.
Got Thompson on the line. She's another one that shoots around 90%. 24-20 Bearcats. And they're double teaming Johnson. They've got Beasley in the corner.
Oh, in and out.
And it's Thompson out on top. Morris. That's three's off, and it's kicked out of bounds by Cooper. And we've got Hyatt and Cooper coming in for Anderson.
Yes, it's Claire Cooper for Anderson County.
Looks like Assumption's in a 1-2-2 press. Anderson beats it without a lot of trouble. It's to Baum. To Hyatt. Back to Satterley. Satterley looks for the pick, backs it out. It's to Cooper. To Baum. Across court to Satterley. Takes it down the lane. To Baum. Cross court to Cooper. To Johnson. Johnson takes it out top. Shoots a three. That's no good. Ball's batted around.
Well, she got a good look at it.
Yep.
But I don't think she's hit a three yet tonight.
Okay, it's outside to Morris. It's over to Thompson. Cooper's got it out on top. And there's a nice move by Morris. And it's 24-22, Anderson. A minute to go in the third quarter.
Yes. Their 7-point lead has evaporated to a 2-point lead.
Satterley's directing traffic. It's to Johnson. She takes it down the middle. It's back to Satterley. Satterley takes it into the middle and gets fouled. Had a chance for a three-point play, but it rimmed out.
Yeah, I didn't see much there. And they called that on. Okay, they called it on Thompson. She must have been on the backside because I thought Morris was the person they called it on. I don't think Morris.
Satterley makes the first, and we've got a couple subs coming in for Assumption.
Assumption hasn't hardly subbed at all. They had Morris out of the game in the first half ever so briefly.
And Satterley makes them both.
And then they realized that they needed her in there to.
We've got Beasley in for Baum.
They needed Morris in there to stop Johnson. So Morris didn't get much of a break. 40 seconds.
Anderson has a 4-point lead. Thompson's holding it outside. And, boy, I didn't realize Johnson hit that. I thought.
Yeah, she knocked it out of bounds.
Okay, we've got
32 seconds now left in the third.
Anderson was trying to get a sub in, didn't get him in time. And
that's going to be on the line.
Yep.
Assumption, yeah. Faith Hyatt
got Lucas in for Hyatt.
Couldn't pick it up and get rid of it as she was falling down. 23 seconds now left to go in the third. Oh my goodness.
Oh, she was so wide open she didn't know what to do.
That's what it was. That's what it was. You know.
Okay, we've got 12 seconds to go. Johnson has it out top.
10 seconds.
They're running.
Here comes the double team and the triple team. You got to put it up here, Cooper. Too strong.
And the end of the third quarter, Anderson 26, Assumption 22.
Hello, Miss Sylvia. This is John from Anderson Apothecary. I was just calling to see how you were feeling today.
John goes above and beyond for each and every customer that we have.
He jumped right on it. If someone needed help, John would be the first guy there. No questions asked, nothing. He'll be there.
John just wanted to open a hometown pharmacy just to take better care of his customers.
Well, I sure am glad you're feeling better. We're going to be bringing your medication by here just shortly. Is there anything else I can pick up for you?
If you haven't met John yet, come out and meet him, and you'll like him just as much as we do.
Today's game is brought to you by Century Bank. Anderson County is where our heart is. Century Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back, folks. This is the Bluegrass Sports Network, bringing you the championship game of the Century Bank Holiday Classic here in Lawrenceburg, Kentucky.
Okay, Anderson started the fourth quarter. Anderson's ahead 26-22. Assumption taking it out of bounds. And Thompson's bringing it over the line. They're getting it to Cooper. They run a cutter. Back out to Thompson. It's into Cooper. There's a long three by Thompson that brims off. And Beasley comes in to get the rebound. And Anderson has the ball. Johnson brings it down the floor.
Lady Bearcats need to just focus on getting a good shot. Take as much time as you need to, but make sure you get a good shot.
There's Johnson, takes it down the lane. No foul. She gets her own rebound. And they finally called a foul. My mercy. That's just the third foul for Assumption this half. Of course, Anderson just has one. That was 0-0 Maggie Young.
That's her first.
Comes into Johnson. They stab at the ball. Johnson takes it to the middle. Fall away jumper that's good.
Laney is pretty deadly from about 5 feet. She's got that fadeaway that looks pretty good.
Okay, there's a long three that's not any good. Satterley gets in there to get the rebound.
Oh, they had Lucas wide open down here. Couldn't
There's
get it to
a three
her.
for Johnson that's good. And it's a 9-point lead for Anderson.
Largest lead of the game. First three-pointer hit tonight by Lainey Johnson. She just felt the magic that time.
Oh, Lucas is doing a heck of a job on Cooper. And that was a nice shot by Cooper over Johnson.
And we got a full timeout called by Assumption High School.
6:11 to go in the game. 31-24 Bearcats.
You plan on being there for her for a long, long time. For recitals, soccer games, graduations, until she's a grown-up of her own. But what if you can't be there? Protect what matters most. Talk to a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent about life insurance.
Come push me, Daddy.
Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
Hello, Miss Sylvia. This is John from Anderson Apothecary. I was just calling to see how you were feeling today.
John goes above and beyond for each and every customer that we have.
He jumped right on it. If someone needed help, John would be the first guy there. No questions asked, nothing. He'll be there.
John just wanted to open a hometown pharmacy just to take better care of his customers.
Well, I sure am glad you're feeling better. We're going to be bringing your medication by here just shortly. Is there anything else I can pick up for you?
If you haven't met John yet, come out and meet him, and you'll like him just as much as we do.
Welcome back, folks. Of course, we wanted to thank all of our sponsors, Anderson Apothecary, Ashley Nesbitt with Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, John Reynolds, Realtor with Exit Realty Crutcher, and, of course, Century Bank, our title sponsor here on the Century Bank Game of the Week. And we've had 3 Century Bank Games of the Week this week, Keith, covering the Century Bank Holiday Classic. And this is the championship game, and the Lady Bearcats are up by 7.
And Assumption switched to a 2-3 trap and zone. Beasley in there was really battling, just
almost had it.
Almost had it. Yep. They're good defense. That was good defense there by Lucas.
That was.
She stood her ground, and
she's done a yeoman's job here tonight. And hit a couple of threes, too.
The Assumption coach is not happy. He was doing Saturday drives through the lane, misses.
Yeah, I mean, and that wasn't a bad shot.
And
but I think Anderson County, they're not being pressed. Take your time.
Yeah.
Shorten this game.
They're in a high 1-2-2 zone. In the middle to Lucas, in the corner, out to Johnson. Johnson takes it to the middle, back out to Satterley.
I think I'd said, let some air out of this ball here just for a little bit. Not the whole entire time. Don't try to go 4 minutes, but, take a minute off.
Johnson has it. Little floater in the lane, misses it, goes after her own rebound, puts it back up, misses it.
Then we got an over the back call, maybe against Johnson.
Against Cooper. Okay, 4:30 to go, 31 to 26. Anderson's 11-point lead is, or 9-point lead's been cut in almost in half. There's a miss.
Uh-oh.
Anderson doesn't get up for the rebound. It's over in the corner to Cooper. Dribbles around. Back to Cooper.
Another good job by Lucas cutting off that baseline.
That's 2 in a row. That's 2 times in a row she's gone down on the baseline and shot over the Anderson player.
Under 4 minutes
to go. Anderson's lead's down to 6 or down to 3.
Yes.
In the corner, way over to Satterley.
That's a tough call to make.
Yeah.
Because, Satterley really kind of initiated that contact.
It passes into Johnson. She turns, goes to the basket.
She walked. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my goodness.
Not only did they not call the walk, they
How can
give
you-
her the foul.
Yes, I mean, the Assumption coach is going to have a cardiac before this is over. I hope they're around. But I'm like you, Clint. I thought she walked.
Yeah.
And she completes the three-point trip.
Gets it back up to 6 as Baum comes in for Cooper for Anderson County.
Okay, Thompson brings it down for Assumption. Cooper has it outside. She's trying it. That
didn't get that one.
Lucas is doing a good job.
Yeah.
If nothing else, she's getting in her way.
She's making her jump over her, but
they're getting a little bit more aggressive out of that zone. They're starting to come after those cross-court passes.
3 minutes to go here.
Oh, it better go in.
And it does. I was like you. I'm like, there's no need to shoot that ball.
Good shot, Ella. that's one of those no. Good shot.
Back up to 9 points, 2:37 left to go in the contest.
Oh.
Another
Once
good
again,
defensive
Cooper,
job.
Yeah. It's to Satterley, across to Johnson. In the corner. That is a no.
Yeah, you give the ball right back to him, and you didn't have it 5 seconds.
There's no point in that. Good block by Johnson. 2 minutes to go. Anderson ahead by 9.
Whenever you get the basketball, I think you should at least burn 30 seconds off the clock before you take a shot.
Oh, boy, that was a forearm shiv.
And that's a three-pointer right there.
Well, I tell you, I don't know if you noticed that was a forearm shiv there. It's over to Johnson. It's across to Beasley. Back out to Satterley. Here comes the double teams. Satterley takes it to the middle. Goes over to Baum. Back out to Johnson. Less than 2 minutes to go. And we've got a foul. We've got a foul out on the court. That's going to be Assumption's 6th.
That's the third foul on Thompson. Yeah, they had a foul to give because they probably want to send some of these Bearcats to the line.
Back to Satterley. There's one that they don't want to send to the line. Oh, Satterley kicks it off.
She's got to get the ball across the court, though. And that's another foul on Thompson, I think.
Yep.
That's going to be 4 on her.
That's Johnson going to the line.
The Trojans, or the Rockets. The Rockets need to find somebody else to foul besides Thompson because she's been one of their critical players tonight, and they have to take her out of the game here before she fouls out.
Got Johnson at the line for one and a bonus, and she misses. And, well, they're worse than fouls to make.
Yeah.
I guess.
And the thing is, Anderson County might need to be in a position where they need to send some girls to the line, and you've got fouls to give.
Yeah, you got fouls to give. I mean, come down court and foul as soon as they even start looking at the ball. Okay, we got Johnson on Thompson. It's out top. There's a three. That's good.
Yeah,
that cuts it to a 3-point lead.
They've got a couple of players that can shoot the three.
So 1:13 to go. Anderson's 9-point lead disappeared quick. Two threes ago.
All right, we'll step aside just real quick. Be back in a second here on the Bluegrass Sports Network.
Today's game is brought to you by Century Bank. Anderson County is where our heart is. Century Bank, member FDIC, Equal housing lender.
Just want to watch the game.
That turn on the ceiling fan, use the gray remote, hit power, then input.
It's not working.
That's the silver one.
It might be difficult to understand what all the remotes on your coffee table do. But with a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent in every county, at least it's easy to get great insurance. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Next time, I'll just go to the game.
Yeah, I think if I'm Anderson, I'm using some. I mean, you've got 3 fouls to give. I'm using some of these fouls.
Welcome back, folks. 1:13 left to go in the game. Anderson County up by 3, but they were up by 9 about 45 seconds ago. And
you know, Clint, I hate to say it, but this seems to be one of the traits that Anderson has. They get these leads at the end, and they lose it.
Yeah.
Okay, we've got Satterley putting it in.
They have to hang on by their fingernails.
Got full court pressure. It's to Johnson. Cross court to Beasley. Back to Satterley. Up to Beasley. And
wow, what a play. What a play by number 0. I don't know who she is.
That's Maggie Young.
That was a great play to knock that ball and keep it from going out of bounds.
Yeah.
And she hit the 3 a while ago to cut it to
less than a minute to go now.
Yeah, 45 seconds here.
There's a long 3 that's no good.
Satterley with the
gets
rebound.
And she's fouled. 36.9 seconds to go. One and a bonus.
Got to hit this first one.
Got to hit the first one. I still say you've got these fouls to give. Use them. First one's good. It's 2-possession game.
Baum set to come in for somebody.
5-point Bearcat lead.
Beasley
goes
to the
out.
bench. See, I wouldn't let them do that.
And I wouldn't either.
Send somebody up there and make them pick that ball up.
Make them put the ball on the floor. Put the ball. There's that 10-foot shot.
Yep. And we got a timeout by Assumption.
We wasted or used 5 seconds getting the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, that clock, it's not like college where that clock stops in the last minute.
Yeah. All right, folks, we'll step aside briefly. Be right back.
Hello, Miss Sylvia. This is John from Anderson Apothecary. I was just calling to see how you were feeling today.
John goes above and beyond for each and every customer that we have.
He jumped right on it. If someone needed help, John would be the first guy there. No questions asked, nothing. He'll be there.
John just wanted to open a hometown pharmacy just to take better care of his customers.
Well, I sure am glad you're feeling better. We're going to be bringing your medication by here just shortly. Is there anything else I can pick up for you?
If you haven't met John yet, come out and meet him, and you'll like him just as much as we do.
You plan on being there for her for a long, long time. For recitals, soccer games, graduations, until she's a grown-up of her own. But what if you can't be there? Protect what matters most. Talk to a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent about life insurance.
Come plus me, Daddy.
Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
Okay, 21.6 seconds to go. Anderson with the ball and the 3-point lead. Anderson has Cooper, Beasley, Baum,
Satterley,
and Johnson.
I'm surprised Thompson isn't in the game for Assumption here. I'm also surprised they didn't Yeah, I thought they'd foul Johnson immediately.
19.8 seconds to go.
Just 2 seconds off the clock.
That foul's on Reeder. Her second. Johnson at the line, shooting one and a bonus, and it's good. Back to a two-possession game. And makes the second.
They bring Lucas back in, and Cooper sets down. Claire Cooper for Anderson County.
Yeah, here you go.
Now they're pressing.
Now,
okay,
now
good.
Anderson's
So,
going to press.
Coach Birdwhistle and I were thinking of the like mind here.
Assumption has the ball. There's a long three that's no good. And out of bounds to Anderson with 11.4 seconds to go.
And Cooper is going to check back in, replacing Lucas. Funny thing is, though, is Lucas has been the better three-point shooter tonight.
Yeah.
I don't think Cooper scored.
It's into Cooper. It's over to Satterley, and Satterley's fouled with 8 seconds to go.
And that's the 10th foul, so it'll be a two-shot, and she hits these, and I think that'll just about ice it. And Anderson County
will go to 13-0 and
be the champions of the Century Bank Holiday Classic.
Satterley makes the first.
Well, the Bearcats have had a little bit more rounded scoring than last night, but still.
And makes the second.
This still needs to improve, in my opinion.
Okay, Anderson substituting Lucas for
Baum.
They've got Beasley guarding the inbounder. It's to Cooper. It's down the middle shoots a runner that goes in, and that's your ball game. Final score, Anderson 43, Assumption 36. And we'll be back in just a minute.
Today's game is brought to you by Century Bank. Anderson County is where our heart is. Century Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hello, Miss Sylvia. This is John from Anderson Apothecary. I was just calling to see how you were feeling today.
John goes above and beyond for each and every customer that we have.
He jumped right on it. If someone needed help, John would be the first guy there. No questions asked, nothing. He'll be there.
John just wanted to open a hometown pharmacy just to take better care of his customers.
Well, I sure am glad you're feeling better. We're going to be bringing your medication by here just shortly. Is there anything else I can pick up for you?
If you haven't met John yet, come out and meet him, and you'll like him just as much as we do.
Just want to watch the game.
That turned on the ceiling fan. Use the gray remote, hit power, then input.
It's not working.
That's the silver one.
It might be difficult to understand what all the remotes on your coffee table do. But with a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent in every county, at least it's easy to get great insurance. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Next time, I'll just go to the game.
Welcome back, folks, to the Century Bank Holiday Classic. The Lady Bearcats win this one 43-36. So they capture the crown and remain undefeated on the season. I'm Clint Goins, joined by Keith Klink. And Keith, it was a good game tonight.
Well, Clint, I thought
they played good defense.
They did. They played good defense. I said before the game I thought Anderson was going to have to play their best game of the year, and I think they did. They took a couple ill-advised shots, but they really came out and they guarded the people that they had to guard.
Yeah.
Don't have any final stats, but Anderson I mean, you had Johnson and you had Satterley, but then you had Lucas that
really stepped up their defensive game
and
scoring.
That's why I'm saying you had three that stepped up their three instead of two that stepped up their scoring. I'm not sure anybody else had more than one basket. I mean, I know Beasley had a three, and I can't think right off. If anybody.
Yeah, I don't think Cooper scored, and I don't think Hyatt scored, or Baum.
But
the defense was pretty stellar.
Yes, it was. It was.
And they played a quality team, and but had they lost, it wouldn't have been the end of the world. Sometimes I think an early season loss can be beneficial, just so you know what it tastes like, and you don't have to taste it no more.
Yeah.
You don't want to taste it no more.
Yeah.
I'd rather lose one in December than lose one in February. You know what I mean?
Yep. I agree. Okay, we're going to be back Monday night.
Well,
maybe.
No, I'm sorry, we won't.
Oh,
we won't be back until they're playing. I think on Monday or Tuesday. I forget if it's the second or the third.
Monday the 2nd is what they're playing.
When they're playing?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So come back for that. But we won't be back here until the 10th.
Okay.
The 10th, and then it's a double header, I think, against Lincoln County. I'm not really sure.
Lincoln County's our next game.
Oh, is that the Monday night game?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So the doubleheader is not against Lincoln County, but
all of our home district games are doubleheaders.
So it may be a district game then coming back on the 10th. That's when the Bluegrass Sports Network will be back here. But you should come anyway, just to put your name into the pot, which is free, to get in on that John Reynolds half-court shot. You could, win the school $250, win yourself $250, and win a charity of your choice $250. That's sponsored by John Reynolds of Exit Realty Crutcher. You got to be here to take the shot.
Okay.
So,
the 10th, they play Madison Central, who is one of the top teams in the 11th region.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I think that is a doubleheader, I think. I'm not really sure about that, but I think
it says 6 o'clock. So I'd say that is a boy-girl doubleheader.
Yeah, but it could be that the boys play somebody else. Because sometimes they do that.
Yeah, it could be. Because I know the Lincoln game's at 8 o'clock, and then we've got 3 home games, and I think there are 3 home games in a row, and they're district games. I think they're all doubleheaders. Okay, so we'll see you all on the 10th then.
On the 10th, and thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and y'all have a good weekend and a happy New Year. Good night, everybody.
Good night.